How's it, guys? Hope you guys are having a lekker day. So I have just stopped at Chery, Midrand, and I'm dropping off their Tigo Cross Hybrid, HEV, not a PHEV. So it's just a normal hybrid that runs with a battery and the motor. It does not plug in. Okay, so before I get to the interior is very similar to the normal Cross, the 1.5 DCT. So if you guys want to check out that, go and check out the video and you'll see it looks almost identical. One or two changes that I think are quite cool, but something that is also very weird. Now, for the guys that are driving the Tigo 4s and the previous generation Tigo 8s and Tigo 7s, especially the Pros, I'm going to show you a little something and tell me if you can see what's missing from this. If you guess that it has no emergency brake or no handbrake, you'd be correct. It's weird. Every time I wanted to stop the car, I wanted to press the button or pull up the button, especially going off. You don't. All you do is you press the park button and that's it. You leave everything else alone. Because of this thing not really having a gearbox, if I can put it that way, it runs obviously the stuff differently. But yeah, it is still weird. I had to get used to that. So your car still has your normal start button. The interior looks quite nice. There's your normal screen. I love this actually interior. I mean, it looks so cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the screen and I'm going to go through everything with you guys so you guys can have a look. Okay, so let's start off. I want to challenge you guys. I've got 2,575 subscribers. I want to get to that magic 10,000. But now the incentive, look, I'm not rich or anything like that, but the incentive is you get me to 10,000, I will get a Chery tattoo on my calf. And I'll live stream it as well. And then get Chery involved with that as well. So give me the likes, give me the subscribes, hit that button. Thank you guys for watching. There will be more videos probably in 2 days or so. I'm going to do this as a constant update for every 2 to 3 days. Okay guys, cheers, bye. So if we look at the screen here, you can see all the different settings. You can see, okay, the petrol's empty, the battery's half. But now I want to scroll across. So now let me show you here. So now this was the last trip I did. Now this was from my house to Midrand, to Chery. Now you can see it was only 16 kilometers. And yeah, you can see the average speed is going down as I sat in traffic this morning. So if I scroll down, you can see that was my average fuel consumption for the last 50 kilometers. So also then that's what I did the whole weekend, 136 kilos with an average speed of 45. There was in traffic, there was highway, that was going to church, it was a variety. And then there's your tire pressure and then the battery. So what's cool is, like I said, the battery itself runs the motor, but when that gets a bit depleted, it also uses the motor itself to run the electric motor, and they can all run together. Okay, back up to there, and then it's just got your normal stuff, your list. But now what I want to actually show you guys as well is that if you go into, I think it was local settings, no, I lie, vehicle settings. So there's controls. There. Oh, sorry. New energy. Alright, so if you go into new energy, you can check the recovery intensity. So you can do it mid, mild, or high. High is a bit strong for me, to be honest, and low seems to do nothing. Then you got your EV indicator and then your consumption list. So your consumption list is your total range, which you can see is basically that. The last 50 kilos was 4.3, and apparently since reset was 192 liters. So if you had to do the maths there, that would be quite well. I didn't really do the maths, but yeah, this car's still very economical. And then it's got your normal smart key, it's got your lighting sense, your heads up. So if you guys are familiar with the other vehicles, you'll see this looks basically the same. It's just, like I said, the only difference is really the electric motor that's attached to it. So there's not much really that I can show you guys unless you've haven't watched the other videos. But if you watch, you'll see there's the one of the red Tigos, which was the 1.5 DCT, which was released. But everything else is very similar. The only gripe I've got with this one that I had to say is that when I try to phone my wife, that it doesn't pick her up. I've kind of have to say her name in a weird way for it to pick up. But then even then it doesn't pick up. It picks up, you know, the rest of my family that has the same surname, because I've got the name and the surname together. That's the only thing I've got. Other than that, for 400 I think it's 469,000. If you're looking for a little commute car, do yourself a favor, check out these little vehicles. You won't be disappointed. I need to emphasize one thing, however, is the Tigos are very good in town. On the highway, the engine is used a little bit more. So if you're going to be doing very long distances, like 50 k's an hour, 50 k's a day on highway, the fuel consumption will be good, but it won't be as good as if you were traffic in Sandton or Bryanston. So I've just got to give you that warning. But on a mixed range, full tank, I reckon 800, 900 easy. I would have liked to do a full week test on this one. Unfortunately, can't really. Head office didn't have one available, and Chery could only borrow. Chery Midrand could only borrow one for the weekend. But no, let me quickly go fetch my car, and I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully the next one is the Tigo 9, because I really need to drive that one. I hope you guys stay well, stay safe, love you guys all, God bless, bye.